Good morning. We're live. It is First Tuesday, and you know what happens on First Tuesday. First Tuesday and last Thursday is where we bring the experts in, my buddies that are phenomenal. As I've always said, I don't need to know how, I need to know who. And so what I do is every First Tuesday and every last Thursday, I bring in that who that can answer your questions, your issues, your problems. So as usual, if you've got any questions, stick them in the chat line. Stick them in the comments. Let me know you're here, so that you're getting all the benefit of this. But the person that I'm going to be bringing in today is a problem solver that a lot of people have been coming to me about, and that problem's actually been: how do we get a book out there? How do we get people to know what we do? How do we get our story out there? And a lot of the times, you look at doing a book and you go, 40, 50, 60, it's expensive. And there's a lot of unknown. And as I've always said, it's like, hey, do I need a Lamborghini to pick the kids up from school? You know, get what works for you. So I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to bring in the giant beauty that he is, Mr. Dean Jackson. Dean, how you doing, pal?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We haven't seen each other.
To be here.
We haven't seen each other for, what's it been like, 18 months now?
I know. It's just crazy. I can't believe how fast it's going.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But I've been obviously watching you with your buddy Joe, who's now on sabbatical. I wonder how that's going for him.
Made it through the first month.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see him. I hope we don't, but I wonder if we're going to see him pop up during the next 11 months.
We'll see. I've talked to him a couple of times. So just
is he okay?
Yeah. No, he's having a great time.
All right, perfect. All right. Yeah. So the reason I wanted you on, and I want to jump into the deep end, because I've had a number of people at my speakeasy events that have spoken about book programs. Mm-hmm. And we know that in today's marketplace, the currency is credibility. And how do you get credibility? Well, you get 1,000 or 5,000 followers on Facebook. Well, that doesn't work now, because we know we can buy those out of Manila for like 10 cents. You get on stage, that gives you credibility. But how do you get on stage? You've got to be an expert in that. And I think one of the greatest credibility business cards out there, as I noticed, was a book. Mm-hmm. And I would say the title author, while admittedly it's not the same as it was 20 years ago, is a very, very, very valuable credibility pull. And the second you become an author, you actually become an expert in your industry by the fact that you have your own book. How did you start your book service? Tell us about your service. Tell us about pricing. Well, expose
all of that. So just what you said, having a book is a way to build your position as an expert in something, because it's genetically wired into us to revere things that are published, things that are in a book format. That's like such a inherited thing that we have, that we still to this day revere books. We would, growing up, we would go to big buildings that would house these things, and we would gather in hushed tones just to be in their presence. And if somebody wrote the book on something, they were the authority on the thing. That's what author came from, right? So it's baked in